Welcome back to I'm No Genius. As always, I am your beloved, but also humble host, Eli K. Burgett, PhD, in progress. I'm joined today by a black screen, as it appears. I'm not sure Oh, and there it is. It's Cam and Primer, everyone, but he's wearing very reflective sunglasses. Cam, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm not actually going to wear these because I look like a tool. I just found them on my dresser and I forgot that I own them, so I wiped them off and tried them on. Guess what? I still look great in them.
You
That never
do
changed.
you did look pretty toolish
Thank you.
as you say, but
Thank you.
I'm glad that you could be here. It's looking like it's just going to be us today because our dear friend Adam McManus was supposed to join us today, but being Adam, he completely forgot that we have a podcast. So he made other plans.
That
So,
that's quite the loss. I'm doing it today. Super excited to be back. Thanks for having me back on, Mr. Burgett.
yes.
I'm doing it today with no earbuds because Dad said I was a little quiet the last episode. Is this any different? Can you tell at all?
Honestly, I think it might be on my end because I always try to tweak the sound in post
Mm-mm.
and everything. So maybe I just need to make you louder.
Either way, I also just don't want to put earbuds in. So if you can hear me, I can hear you. We'll be one big happy family. Speaking of, this has nothing to do with what we're talking about. I have laundry in the wash I got to get out. I'm actually gonna set a reminder on the sticky note to
Oh
get my
yeah.
laundry.
Wait,
So
sorry,
thanks,
what?
thanks for the heads up.
Set a reminder on the sticky note
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
as
yeah.
opposed to setting a reminder on your cellular device.
Get laundry.
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and pin that up on the alarm clock.
The alarm clock. So for the fans out there who are unaware, Cam is stuck in 1974 and he uses both sticky notes and an alarm clock
Hold on.
to to uh to remind him of things.
Listen, you've
It's
been talking a lot. You've been talking a lot of trash in the way I operate. Just want to let you know it's been working. This is my, hold on. Hold on. This is my wood paneled alarm clock. It's retro. Um,
it's very retro, dude.
I don't use it for the alarm. I use it to tell the time. It is essentially just a clock because
Okay.
I'm not like a hobo. I use my phone as an alarm,
Right.
but I use that as a clock to let me know what time it is. When I roll over, I can see it. I also have the microwave that also has the time. So if I'm ever late, like I was to the podcast, um, I don't have a good excuse.
Yeah. So you're telling us that you have an alarm clock, that you have an alarm clock, but you do not use it as an alarm clock.
Can't tell you the last time I've actually set an alarm on and set alarm clock. High school, I used it in high school every day, actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
Which high school was about 40 years ago, so I guess that's a little bit more acceptable.
yeah.
But
But it still tells the time. It's right every single time. It hasn't sped. You know, some alarm clocks do that. Some speed up and some slow down. This one's been even keel since 74.
which by the way, why do alarm clocks do that?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know why, because their job is to tell time. How do they forget the time?
Yeah, there are sometimes that alarm clocks or just regular clocks in general, some with the first and second hand and everything, they just speed up, they just slow down out of nowhere
How does that
for no apparent
how,
reason.
how does that work? Why do they do that?
I
We gotta
I
get
do
on that.
I don't know, but I would love to dive. That's the topic for today. I would love to dive deep into that with you, if that's okay.
Please.
I tried to dive deep right there,
Hmm.
and my head hit the shallow end.
I'm about to say we hit the floor.
Yeah,
I did bring, I don't have a lot of topics this week because I just write stuff down throughout the week. Would you like me to just read verbatim what my topics are?
we have a structure here, but yeah, we'll throw that out the window for your
Okay, I have
sanity.
two. I have two. First one is who TF is the dream?
Okay.
And the second one is new windshield wipers rock. Which one would you like to start with?
Well, let's just nip this in the bud right now. The dream is me.
we'll come back to that. So last week um I had a little tizzy about me buying the wrong windshield wipers and then putting the windshield wipers on the car. Well, yesterday was the first chance I got to use the actual windshield wipers. As much as a pain it was to get them, they worked great. I mean, it was pristine. I've never seen that clear on my windshield, even on a clear day. Very good investment. And now it's only just a matter of time of how long they last. It was like hot knife through butter.
Okay, that's good. And so the transaction, I know as everyone who follows the I'm No Genius TikTok page and Instagram page, they know you bought the wrong windshield wipers
Yeah.
last week
Yeah.
and you had to go back to AutoZone and exchange them. Did they take the exchange?
Believe it or not, yeah, I opened them. I opened one because I knew there was a very high chance I messed it up. Surprise, surprise, I did. And they took it. They took the whole thing, got a full refund, and I bought the ones that I needed. They were just more expensive, but it's fine. It's just money. It's just money.
It's just
And
money.
they had came with different adapters. I figured it out all by myself and put them on, and they work great.
Well, there you go. Well, Cam, I mean, I'm glad you brought up money because we've actually talked about money a little bit before we started rolling as well. You were on the call, you were waiting for me. I'm sorry, I was being lackadaisical, taking my time, and you said, we don't do this pro bono. We
No,
we we try to get whatever dollar amount we can. And right now, I need to get as much dollars as I can because I am. Oh my goodness gracious, Colin Harrell has just joined the call.
he is Batman, dude. Sometimes he just shows up in the dead of the night.
What's up, boys?
Colin,
Hey,
how are
Nub.
you?
Hey, I got something special for you guys. So I forgot this was happening.
Okay.
I'm with Brooklyn.
Brooklyn!
Brooklyn, we're making
Everyone, give it up.
steak,
Oh,
baby.
meat! Colin's meat is in frame.
That's
See
awesome,
that?
dude. Colin's
Just
slapping his
seasoning it
meat.
up right now.
Yeah, champ.
That's great,
Yeah,
dude.
so I'll just stay muted, and the whole time I'll just be making these in the background. Okay.
Jump in if you need to.
Okay.
If you got something to add, just jump in.
All right, I'm there.
Oh, sweet. Thanks for joining.
Okay, so for all the viewers out there, I'm No Genius has just now turned into has turned into a cooking show as well.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. But Cam, you brought up money, and I don't know if you know this, but within the past week, I moved into my new apartment down in Dayton.
Yes, it looks fantastic from your mother's Facebook post.
Yes, and I'm glad I had a great moving crew down there, composed of people that I did not pay at all. They were doing it pro bono.
Good.
Um, and I'm glad that I didn't have to pay anybody because as of right now, let me check the pockets.
Yep, let's see here.
I am running out of money. Not gonna lie.
Nice.
The part-time work as a tennis instructor and a Big Ten broadcaster not exactly paying the bills right now.
Hmm.
So definitely need this full-time job to start up as soon as possible.
And it starts like soon, right? Next
It
week?
it starts very soon. Yeah.
When?
Okay. It starts Monday, April 29th.
Okay, that's what I thought. I thought there was a 29 in there. Colin is showing he's putting this when we said meat, it's a steak.
Yeah.
You get your minds out of the gutter, y'all.
Yeah.
He's cooking steak at Brooklyn's apartment. It looks very good. But Eli, so are you gonna do your full-time job full time? You're gonna pick up another job?
I would like to do the full-time job full time and not have to work another job. But if need be, I will work another job. I'm not opposed to working. I mean,
Yeah.
we've been working on this podcast for 77 episodes now.
Yeah, I but two of my teammates, they said, Cam, where are you going? Why there's a volleyball tournament tonight. I said, why don't you come play volleyball? Well, I said, I got big plans. Gotta hop on the podcast and shout out Titus and Jared. I told them I'd give them a shout out. They don't listen. Um, they said, have you gained any more followers? Or like, are you getting any bigger? I said, no, but I don't care because I
Not
just
even
want to see my
close.
boys every week. You
Exactly.
know?
Yeah. And Cam, you say we're not getting bigger. I don't know what you're talking about. We seem to be getting pretty big on the TikTok a little bit.
Really?
We're getting hundreds of views. Hundreds.
Stop.
I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep on going. Some of our older videos are now in the thousands of views.
Really?
Yeah, some of those older clips, some of the ones, especially I think we cut a couple clips from the Breaking Bad episode that we did, the Walking Dead episode. It's got thousands of views now on TikTok. So we're, next stop, 10 billion.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay, let's go.
yeah, I think we're doing just fine. So you can take that to the bank. Probably
I
not,
will. I'll
but
take that to the bank as long as the zero amount of dollars I've made from working on this show.
yeah, Colin,
Speaking of bank, Eli, when do we get paid next?
when do we get when there's cash flow in to the company overall?
So you're in charge of all this, right? Just out of
Yes.
curiosity, why is there no cash flow? Because
Well,
I bring what I can. I'm making dinner right now, and I showed up, so
yeah, yeah,
I'm doing what I can here, E.
I know you guys set aside so much time to be here, and I can't thank you enough for that. Um, but the fact of the matter is, we don't have any sponsors, and we don't have anybody just giving us money for free. So
Hmm,
the only way we make money is if people like buy our merch. And aside from my family and the purchases that we made, there's not a lot of people doing it.
that's very true. How do
Said
we get
Gene.
sponsors?
How do we get sponsors?
Yeah.
I think we just have to get like relatively popular and then just ask.
How do we get relatively popular?
I
Yeah,
don't
that
know.
was my question.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out every single day and I fail every single day.
Do you think you could plug our podcast on your full-time job when you're on the news in Dayton?
I'm
Oh,
ho-
there's an idea.
there that is an idea. I'm hoping that they invite me on like Good Day Dayton, which is like the morning show for our station.
It's a good
And
name.
like yeah, it's a Good Day Dayton GDD.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm hoping that they just do a little, character bio on me, just like Eli, what do you do for fun? I was just like, well, I run an extremely successful podcast with my four friends from high school. We have millions of viewers, and you could be the next one.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good, Eli. You could either get us super popular from that or get yourself fired. So it's a real toss up.
I was gonna say so what's plan B when that doesn't happen?
When that okay, I'm hearing a lot of negativity here. So
I mean,
let's
I'm just curious.
plan
That's what plan
B.
B is for.
Plan B is I have a very successful 45-year, career in media, and maybe somebody will go back into the, old files of I'm No Genius and say, "Whoa, this is when this legend, the dream, was younger. This is where he got his start and everything." And then they find us that way. So, when we're all retired, we'll maybe make some money. Cam.
So you brought up the dream again. Colin, before we started, I read the topics I had written down for the week. I had one topic was new windshield wipers. They rock. Mine work. I finally got them to work.
Okay.
They wipe the rain right off. My second one was who, and then the letters T and F is the dream. Because Eli, you
Okay.
made a beautiful, beautiful Instagram post. You couldn't look better. Shout out Paul Kennedy for taking the flicks. He does a great job. I know we've talked about it before, but I want to circle back. We put a pin in it. I want to circle back here in Q2, excuse me. Where did the dream come from? Actually, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this player profile, whatever you called it, right now.
Okay.
Colin, go
So,
first. Colin.
Hey, really quick before we get into that, Eli, I think I agree with that. That Instagram post was beautiful. One area where you really sold though is you could have tossed in that picture of Paul laying on the ground with his legs crossed. You
yeah.
really could. A little behind the scenes. That would have really made the post.
I think so as well, but I only had 10 photos to use and just, what was I going to sacrifice
That's
instead?
true. They all were heat. Since we're talking about photos, can we have a I'm No Genius? Let's do this. Let's make the I'm No Genius calendar because I buy the Bob Ross calendar every year. Didn't buy it this year because usually it's a gift from Braden. Hopefully he listens and gets the hint. But can we do an I'm No Genius calendar?
Well, I don't like I love the idea. What would like the theme be? Would we be wearing, you know,
Well, it's
what?
for every month. It's just you with a different body part of yours covered in Cool Whip or whipped cream, whichever one you're not allergic to.
Well, Okay, I'm not allergic to either. So
Okay.
so that solves one problem right there.
Okay.
But that's amazing. I like that.
Yeah.
So
All right. Well, I'll get on that.
okay, good. But
And and by me, I'll just ask you when you're free.
right,
Looks good, Colin.
that
So
does
Okay.
look
back to the dream.
back
We're
to the
doing our
dream.
player profile. Welcome to I'm a Genius with Colin Harrell, your host. I'm his sidekick, Cam Primer. And
Yeah.
today we're doing a little spotlight on rival podcast hosts of I'm No Genius, Eli Burgett.
Not rival, fellow podcast host.
Rival.
Yeah.
So
Rival.
your nickname is The Dream. Why?
Brooklyn, I need you to be a camera woman. Oh, sorry, I'm not
Why?
muted.
Uh,
So you like hold it?
Yeah.
you're still not muted. Okay, there he goes. Cam, well, if I can quote Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., he said he has a dream. Now I just want to nip this in the bud right now. The allegations that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. is my father, not true at all. Okay, he did not have me.
Good to know.
But I am the dream. I took a lot of inspiration, as did several other members of the African American community, and I took a lot of I took. Sorry, Colin's making the thumbs up. I took
Horrible timing, by the way.
what?
That thumbs down was not meant to occur during that statement. Oh, wow. That is not a clip, by the way, Eli. I will come for you. I know your address. That is not a clip.
Don't worry, it's not a clip. Got it.
Back on mute. Back on mute.
Okay. Real quick. I'll get back to the dream, but like, if you guys like tell me like to cut something out or like blur something or like bleep something like you did with your windshield wiper story, I'll do it. Like, but
No,
if you guys don't say anything, I'm gonna leave it in.
I know. I haven't had any qualms. You did a great. The honk was a good touch. I like that a lot.
Okay, good. But anyways, back to the dream. I was just a little lad in Sunday school, go to church every single Sunday. Praise God. My faith in Jesus number one
Shout out
overall.
God.
Shout out God. I'm sure he's listening right now. But I was just in Sunday school and they said, "Hey, let's practice writing down your full name." And I was like, "Hey, what is this, kindergarten? Come on, get out of here." And I was obviously a riot. Everybody loved me.
Mhm.
Don't ask them though. Just take my word for it. Um, and they just said, write down your full name. And I was just like, well, okay, Eli. And I was about to write Kenneth because Kenneth is my legal middle name. But don't stalk me, the viewers out there.
Mhm.
Kenneth is my legal middle name, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna mix it up a little bit. Mix it up. I'm throwing a nickname there. A little quotation mark. The Dream, end quote. Burgett. Eli, the Dream, Burgett. And then it just stuck. People started walking up to me in the street saying, "Hey, it's the Dream, dude. Keep on dreaming," and everything. And I'm just like, dude, I dream every single day and every single night. So, Cam, you had a question.
When was this? Can I get the timeline of how long the dream has been a nickname?
Let's
Oh,
see.
wait. No, I have a better question. When did you make all this up?
Hey, I'm not making it. How dare you question
Just
my
now? Just now? Got it.
no? How dare you question my journalistic integrity?
Yeah, this should be a real clear sign to Dayton news station that we have a faulty reporter here.
That I'm not a reliable source.
Not a reliable source, willing to lie on a podcast that 3 moms listen to, by the way.
Yeah.
So things could get choppy in Dayton when there's a severe weather warning.
Thank you, Colin, for the wise words. But
Oh, yeah,
Cam,
no problem. I'll go back on mute.
Cam, did you have a question?
Yeah, no, it was when was it? When was this created?
I was about 4 years old, so this was about what, 2006?
Okay, but my question is, how long? Listen, I like the nickname. I'm all for nicknames. You
Yeah.
are the dream. You are my dream. Love. But how have you been the dream since fourth grade? That was a gang sign. How have you been the dream since fourth grade? And we didn't know.
Cam, this wasn't fourth grade. I was 4 years old.
Okay, longer.
Even long. So this nickname, this dream persona, it predates all of our friendships. It's been around longer than you guys.
Then
And
why haven't we known?
I don't know. You guys are insistent on calling me by my full legal name for some reason.
We
Literally,
didn't know we had
no, no,
options.
no, literally every single time you come up to me, you're just like, "What's up, Eli Kenneth Burgett? How are you?" And I'm
No,
just like, "Oh my gosh, guys, I have a nickname.
no.
It's so short to use. And besides, Cam, you're talking about having options and everything. You always call me Bergie. Never got my okay.
Exactly. You have Eli, Ellie, Bergie, Birgit, Bergotti.
Yes,
Some may call you Patty, not us.
Tank.
Tank,
Hank.
Tubbs for a short time.
It,
That
it
would be
was it
me.
was Tubbs
Hands up.
originally, but we had to redraft.
Tank's better. You are a tank. But we had options. We didn't know. We didn't know Dream was an option.
Look, I just don't want to come across as like a pompous jerk when
Squirt.
I'm around you guys, okay? Thanks, Colin. I consider myself a pretty down to earth individual, okay? I don't want to go around saying you have to call me the dream. I want you guys to want to call me the dream.
I would have loved to call you the Dream. I would have snapped out of my sleep paralysis so fast to call you the Dream.
Okay.
I didn't know I could call you the Dream. I didn't know that was on the table. If I knew you were the Dream, you would have been the Dream since day one. But
Cam,
then to show up on Instagram and drop the Dream on us, not gonna lie, it's kind of a nightmare. Oh, that
Cam,
you?
yeah, Cam, you can call me anything you want. Okay, you can call me Bergie, you can call me the Dream. Just don't call me late for dinner. Am I right? No, you just like these options. They're available to all you guys. America, we have the freedom of speech. It's in our Constitution. You guys can call me whatever you like as long as it's family friendly and on this podcast. And Jesus would approve of it.
I just didn't know that the Dream was an option. I didn't know the Dream had been around for so long. And I'm quite honestly, I'm a little hurt that I didn't have the choice to call you the Dream. If I were to call you the Dream, I would have called you the Dream since day one.
I mean,
You are
Cam,
my dream.
thank you. I appreciate as you are mine, and Colin as well, and
Thank you.
Adam and Grant. A little bit less so today because they're not here with us. But you guys, I this is the dream, guys. You asked what the dream is. We're living it right now.
We are living the dream.
This is the dream. Getting to be paid millions of dollars to talk to each
I
other
didn't
on
ask
a
that, by the way.
what? Okay, thanks again. Thank you,
About the
Colin.
dream.
You didn't ask anything. I got you. You mouth is full of steak right now.
Oh
So
man, it's good too.
I figured it would be. So, but guys, yes, like like in the CW Flash show when like the team comes together and they say, "We are the Flash." Guys, we are the dream. We're living it right now. This is our dream. We are we are five multi-millionaires who are just coming together. We're just down to earth guys talking about our lives and everything. And what could be more fun than that?
Probably knowing you
Beer
have
and football.
Yeah, okay. That that
Uh,
that
a cool sports star. Um, being on the beach right now,
yeah, we
eating steak.
I mean, he's making some good points. Eli, you're right, but Colin is also right in the same breath.
Yeah, you're right, but I'm righter.
I
yeah,
just wanted I just wanted to ask. I wanted the story on that, and I just needed the closure. It was really more for me than it was for you because you just hard launched the dream on us on Instagram, and I didn't know how to feel about it.
like if I'm gonna be a successful media personality slash mogul, I gotta have a snappy nickname and
I
everything.
get it. I
And
get it.
while Bergie and EB, Easter Bunny, Incredible Mr. E, Alicious, all those names, they're more common. I get those names all the time. I feel like the dream is just more, official. It's why I had to change my username on Instagram from Eli Burgett _ 2532 to Mr. Eli Burgett. I need something more clean cut, something more
hmm
professional.
hmm
And the dream is that.
Should I change my Instagram profile or my handle?
What is it? Is it just Premier Remy 35?
Yeah.
I think it's fine.
Yeah, well, no, whatever your answer was, I wasn't going to change it.
Yeah,
I just wanted your input.
What would you guys think if I made mine a picture of me cooking the steak and my handle was just hell yeah?
I think that would be awesome. Really, I think that would be fit amazing. That would be fine. Like,
Hell yeah, wants to be your friend on Instagram.
no,
Yeah,
you
I
need
think a lot of what?
Colin needs to
No.
have Colin needs to wear like one of those like Evil Knievel jumpsuits
Yeah.
and like aviator sunglasses and have a bald eagle like on his arm while he's frying the steak with the other hand. So
Colin should dress like Kick Batowski every day.
Dude.
Wear the helmet.
Hey guys, Brooklyn got me a new T-shirt,
Oh
and
my God, I'm gonna get it.
she really wants me to put it on for you guys. So
Okay.
she's gonna go get it, and I'll wear it the rest of the time.
Awesome.
Okay.
Just want to share that's what's happening right now.
We're honored that this is the unveiling ceremony right here.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be good.
But Cam, you're talking about nicknames and everything. But I'm about to graduate college. We're all growing up and everything. Let's take a little trip down memory lane. Let's talk about some of the nicknames we used to give each other back in the day. Primmy is obviously the main one and
Okay.
everything. I believe you were called Spider-Man for a period of time.
Just a fan. Just a huge fan.
I called you Mr. Spider, Mr.
Oh,
Man, Mr. Spider-Man.
I'll take that. I don't remember, but I believe you. I
Right.
believe that
Yeah.
happened. I do
Um,
remember seventh grade dodgeball. Prim Dog was on the back of my jersey.
Prim
That's
Dog.
a good one.
Were there a lot of variations of Primer?
A lot of Primer, Primmy Remy, Prim
Prim,
Dog.
yeah. Prim
Um,
Bone,
no,
Prim
no,
Rib.
Prim Rib,
Prim Rib.
Big Prim Rib.
Yeah.
Oh, Colin's
But
muted.
You guys
and
ready or?
Yeah,
yeah,
let's see it.
we're ready, man.
I heart my
Oh,
hot girlfriend. That's good.
that's
I
very
gotta get
good.
one of those.
It's good,
I
isn't
gotta
it?
get one of those.
Snaps for Colin. Snaps for
After
Colin.
Colin.
Yep. Believe it or not, Brooklyn bought this for me to wear. So,
Oh, you didn't see it and think to buy it yourself?
Yeah. Did
if I would have seen it, I would have.
Absolutely. Yeah, same, Alexa. If I were to see a shirt that says "I heart my hot girlfriend," I would have. You would have had to restrain me from
Right.
buying all of them in stock. For
yeah.
being honest.
I'll
And
risk a lot of money.
to my significant female in my life right now, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I would never buy a shirt like that,
Hmm.
especially in my current state because I have no money, as established before.
Yes.
If I,
Cool.
again, millionaire, not having any money, story of my life, right? Uh, you know, but if I become a billionaire someday, I'm sure I would buy one shirt. I'm sure I would put that on the list.
Yeah, I'd buy a couple.
Sorry,
Yeah,
is this noise distracting you guys or?
Not at all. Not at all.
not
Perfect.
at all. You're perfectly
Yeah.
fine.
Colin, quick question for you. When
Yeah.
making the steak, did you cut it before or after it was done cooking?
It's funny you asked because I just cut this one in half while it was cooking. So,
I've
cool
heard
to
that's
you.
I've heard that's a
Mistake.
superior way to do it.
Yeah, no, it isn't.
Oh.
Cam was at OU not too long ago, and he managed to cook one of the worst steaks I've ever indulged in.
Did
It was pretty horrible.
Did you try it?
Oh, I tried it.
Oh,
Didn't like
whatever.
it. Cam was cutting up the steak while it was cooking aggressively. By the way,
Thick
needless to
steak.
say, they need a new pan. They do.
Thick steak, hell of a cut. My recollection, and my memory, it was
Recoalition.
delicious. Sure. But we don't have to talk about my cooking ability and how superior it is. Eli, what topics did you have to bring to the table today for this lovely show we have?
Cam, I think you should know by now. I never bring a topic to this. I never carry a wallet while I'm working either, and I never wear white after Labor Day. These are the things that I just never do. Okay, but I mean, you're talking about cooking and everything, and you know how awesome I am in the kitchen. So
Yeah.
I'm just really I'm really scared for the future because I don't know how to cook without a microwave.
Let's unpack this. Colin, are you down to unpack this?
Yeah, I'm a little concerned about it. I've been for a long time, but um, you got to fix that immediately.
Yeah,
Your body cannot tolerate uh, microwave hot dogs, oven pizza, and takeout fingers for very long.
takeout
We got to
fingers.
expand your palate.
Yeah, I
We
mean,
do.
look, when it comes, like, I'm just gonna be
And
honest
I'll
with you
tell you
guys.
what, you need to get over that shrimp thing because it fires me up.
The shrimp allergy that I have.
Grow the hell up and eat your
Yeah,
shrimp.
grow up.
Get the shell out of here and eat your shrimp.
Well, look, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I know how to like cook breakfast foods. Like I know how to I know how to cook eggs. I know how to cook French toast and everything. But it's literally like
Those 12-year-olds.
okay, just give me something here, okay? But after breakfast, it's like I don't know what to do other than put stuff in a microwave.
What do you mean? All right, Eli. So Colin's actually giving a great example. You see, you take the raw meat, you turn the oven on, you put the raw meat down. When it's brown, you can take it out.
Okay.
Oven.
Stove, you know what I
Eli.
mean. The
Yeah, Eli.
top oven.
So,
Yeah.
say you want to make some ground beef, right? This is what you do. It's in the freezer. You take it out. You let it thaw. It's not hard. If you don't want to wait for it to thaw, if you want to eat it right now, it's been in the freezer. Put it in the microwave. Who cares?
Plastic
Okay, all right.
and a
Yeah.
fork.
Then you get your pan. Okay. Put some butter on it, something on it, so that your meat doesn't stick to the pan. Okay. I'm using
Sticky
butter.
meat, bad.
Sticky meat bad. Hard to get off pan. Then you season it up. Get a little salt in there, a little pepper, like this, just like this. Use some taco seasoning on your ground beef. And then what do you do next? You turn on the stove and you throw it in the pan. And you sit there until it turns from pinky meat to brownie meat.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Colin, I do have a question.
Yeah.
If I'm not actually eating tacos, can I still use the taco seasoning?
Of course. Of course.
Good
Okay.
question. Good question.
Well, actually, I'm gonna read that. I'm gonna redirect that one to Cam, the resident Hispanic. Cam,
See.
if I'm not eating tacos, can I still use taco seasoning? In your culture, is that offensive?
We don't use taco seasoning. We just do taco
Does it
and
come? Does it
taste
come
taco.
pre-seasoned?
If you're eating tacos in Mexico, I think it just is seasoned.
Yeah, they just spit on it and it's seasoned.
Yeah, I
correctly.
think Mexican cows carry the seasoning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or there might just be like seasoning, like in the atmosphere.
Yeah. Kind of like in on Arrakis, the spice is in the air.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't like ever since we saw Dune 2, I don't think there's been an episode where we haven't at least mentioned it like once.
It was one of the most I don't know the word. Like I think I had a revelation during the film. I don't know what it made me feel, but it made me feel something special. Colin, let's
That's
play a
good.
fun little game. Let's think of a meal to prepare, and then
Okay.
let's have Eli see if he can prepare that meal.
Bring it.
Okay. As in, like, describe to us how he would prepare it.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Eli, how would you go about preparing a simple noodle and chicken combination?
Chicken and noodles, if you will.
Okay.
Well, I was thinking more of like a bed of pasta with some.
Oh, like chicken fettuccine, chicken Alfredo.
There you go. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Yeah.
Chicken Alfredo.
That's a good one.
Gotcha.
That's a good one.
So I go to the store, I buy the chicken Alfredo in a can, and I pop that.
Yeah,
in my
wrong
microwave.
already.
Okay.
What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to start out by going to Vance's and purchasing a weapon, and then you're going to go find the nearest farm that has chickens on it, obviously. Then you're going to want to use that weapon to take out said animals. Then you're going to want to go back, defeather them, skin them, clean them, cook them, and then comes the hard part. You got to make your own pasta from scratch. This may take a few months because you have to grow your own crops.
True.
Yeah, you're going to need it all, buddy. You're going to have to start a small garden.
Right.
Where you'll get the seeds, I don't know. You have to go find them.
Of wheat.
That's on you. I'm not going to give you that part because then it'll be too easy.
Yeah.
But you get those items, you bring them back, you start from scratch. That is how you make a good chicken Alfredo.
Colin's been making chicken Alfredo. He has it on a cycle. Every 3 months, he has the perfect chicken Alfredo.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm actually already in like a constant cycle, so I can do it at any time.
Okay, good.
I'm not a little girl. I started when I was 8 making chicken Alfredo, so I've been in the process for a while.
He's been
And now I have a
manifesting.
super hot girlfriend, as you may be able to tell by my shirt. Yeah,
Yeah,
that happened from me coaching chickens.
we got that.
From Strangers Farms.
Yeah. But I'm not kidding. This isn't a bit or a joke. Whenever I want like chicken Alfredo, I get like those like, and I'm only one person, so I get those like single like meals and everything.
Frozen meal.
Yeah, those frozen meals. I just pop it in the microwave and then I'm good to go.
Yeah, those are
But
good.
if I'm gonna make like actual like chicken Alfredo and everything for like, 4 people or whatever, or like more than one person, I
It's
would.
just you. Eli, you're living by yourself. We're making the chicken Alfredo for you. You can't just eat frozen meals. The sodium will kill you.
I don't know if that's scientifically accurate, Colin.
He's right.
It
Okay.
hurts to say, doesn't it, Eli?
Yeah, it really does hurt to.
Yep.
You know,
Comes off your tongue quite a bit, though, buddy.
Not quickly though, Eli. Not quickly. There are some people in this world, like on the show 1,000 Pound Sisters, that are literally 600 pounds and drink a 24-pack of Diet Coke every day. So, I think you'd be okay for a while living off frozen meals, but your body's not going to appreciate you. I think that's what we're trying to get at.
Okay, fine.
Is that a better answer?
that it doesn't make me feel good, but yeah.
What did you say
like,
before that, though?
I would to actually prepare chicken
Who was
Alfredo.
right? Wait, Colin, who was right when? Sorry, Eli.
Oh,
Go
but
ahead.
Cam's right. Yeah.
Oh, okay, Eli, go ahead. Your turn.
Yeah, thanks. I'm glad we got that established. To prepare chicken Alfredo, I think you would start by boiling the noodles, right? Is that
Okay.
where you start?
Yeah.
Or do you start grilling the chicken first?
Either way.
I think either.
Okay, then I'm for my recipe.
I
I'm
would
gonna
like to
start boiling
preface
noodles.
this with Colin's the only one who has any experience with this. Like I've made food before, but I don't like have to live by myself and make food. I just go to the calf. I do know how to make a couple meals
Oh,
though.
oh, sorry, Cam. I also go to the cafeteria.
Okay. So we're all experts here. Eli, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, we're all on equal levels of expertise here. So, yeah, I would start by boiling the noodles, and then, again, I would take out my trusty little pan or skillet or whatever one would call it,
Mhm.
and I would throw that on the stove top, maybe like a half like a little bit like that much of butter. They'll swirl that around in the pan, make sure it doesn't stick, as Colin says. And do you pre-season the chicken or do you post-season the chicken?
Preseason.
Pre-season. Then I
That's
would.
when that's a good time when guys can get in the gym, develop, really set their mind to the craft. That's when they get better. It's preseason.
Preseason.
Same with chicken.
I would run the chicken through various training camps in the preseason, and then I would toss them in the pan, grill them up all real good, and I would wait until they're fully done cooking to cut them, as as I've been as I've seen that's
Uh-huh.
frowned upon.
Uh-huh.
And then I it's literally just noodles, chicken, and like Alfredo sauce, right?
Sauce. Yeah.
Yeah. So like I would take the boiled noodles, plop them in a bowl or something so we can mix them up all real good. Dice up them grilled chicken, sprinkle it, sprinkle in the bowl, and
Uh-huh.
then Alfredo sauce on top. Then we mix, and boom, Bob's your uncle.
This sound, Colin, great.
Not bad, brother.
Yeah, I
Thank you,
think you did a good job.
Steve.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Boys, iPad's gonna die. You want to see the final product here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
wow.
Our steak and sweet potatoes in the microwave.
Wow.
Kendall, you want to say hey?
Yeah, let me be featured.
Okay, we got a special guest. Hang on before the iPad.
Oh,
dies.
another special guest. Just let
Another
everybody
special
on.
guest.
My goodness.
Hello,
Hello.
Kendall.
Hey, Kendall.
Welcome to I'm No Genius.
Got off at work.
That's
Good job.
fantastic.
Do you know how to make chicken Alfredo?
Yes, I
Look,
made some last
look.
night.
Look
Oh,
at
good, good.
Oh, good. It's a
Good.
timely subject.
Sure.
All right, Colin, you enjoy your dinner.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna enjoy dinner. You guys have a good rest of the episode.
All
Enjoy
right,
that
see you
steak.
later.
I'll see you later, man.
Thanks for featuring.
God, what
Okay.
a jerk. Um, uh, what was sorry.
I was gonna
Um,
say you did a good job there.
Thank you. I mean, I'm what I lack in cooking skills, I think I make up for in problem solving skills
Yeah, that was good. I
or
do have
just common sense.
I have a couple questions.
Okay, what's up?
Because this one I actually don't. What is the internal temperature of when chicken is done?
Let's see. What's our internal temperature?
98.6,
I'm
ninety-six
thinking
point
I'm
eight. What is?
thinking it's a little bit above that. Yeah.
What is the I mean that's a good guess. I'm looking at what is the internal temperature of cooked chicken? I feel like I'm in Minecraft. All right, take a guess.
100,
Good.
140, 150, 160. Even higher? What,
No,
180?
no, you got the
Oh,
160.
oh,
There's just
what,
more
100, 163.
close. 165
Okay. All right.
Celsius.
Yeah, so it's a little bit above
Just
human
kidding, it's
temperature.
Fahrenheit. 165 Celsius is boiling.
Is it?
It's above boiling. 100 degrees Celsius is water boiling. So I think
Mm,
you could boil chicken at 165 Celsius.
this metric system. I can't get used to it.
No, it's losers.
Yeah, for sure.
It doesn't
Oh,
scream. It doesn't scream freedom like the customary system.
exactly. You know what else I can't get used to? Are you aware that they changed Sierra Mist to Starry?
Yeah, buddy. Welcome to 2024,
Yeah, but like when did this happen?
2022.
What?
Yeah.
This happened way back then?
It might even, yeah, I think it was about 2022. Hey, I got this nifty little machine here called the internet. Let me do some digging for you.
Okay, cool. Because
You just discover this?
yeah, or like maybe like it just took like I think like it just like arrived at the the three restaurants that I eat at. So
Let's see here. Oh yeah, it wasn't far off. PepsiCo replaced Sierra Mist with Starry in January 2023.
which why would they do something like that?
Well, have you had Starry?
Yeah.
Thoughts?
What it's the same thing, it's just a different name.
I feel like it has a little bit more flavor than Sierra Mist. Sierra Mist was like watered down Sprite.
Okay, I disagree with that. But like the reason why I'm bringing this up is because me and my family we went to Pizza Cottage yesterday to celebrate the fact that I finished my last exam yesterday. Woot woot.
Woo woo!
Yeah, so pending a passing grade, done forever. So that's
Good
good.
job.
But
Congrats.
anyways, we went to Pizza Cottage, and I look at the waiters taking our order and everything, and he goes like, "What do you want to drink, sir?" And I'm just like, "Can I have a Sierra Mist, please?" And he goes like, "It's actually Starry now." And I said, "I know. I'm just not going to say it." And he goes like, "Dude, I'm so with you. Why would they change something like that?" And we began like this discussion and everything. We were like a couple. It was like Dr. Oppenheimer and Albert Einstein talking about the nuclear bomb and
Yeah.
everything. We were just having this back and forth like two intellectuals, and we didn't reach a conclusion because it's still Starry. So
And he still went and got you your drink.
yeah, he still got me my drink. I still drink it and everything. But I feel like Starry is just not as sophisticated as Sierra Mist is.
Yeah, Sierra Mist was actually a cool name because what is the Sierra and why is it misty?
I think it's like the mist of Sierra Falls, the Sierra Mist. It's
Is the Sierra
mystical.
is Sierra Falls a thing?
I It is now. Well, it was until they killed it.
It's good. That's really good.
I mean, like
Yeah, that
that's
is sad. What is a Starry? How is Starry lemon lime? Sprite sounds like lemon lime.
yes.
Starry, I don't know what Starry sounds like. It shouldn't be a cola, should
You
it?
know, you know what Starry sounds like? Starry sounds like those off-brand like drinks, like Dr. K
Dr. K,
or Dr.
Mr.
Thunder,
Pibb.
Mr.
Yeah.
Pibb, stuff like that. The stuff that like if you're having like a large gathering of people and you don't want to spend a bunch of money on like the
You get the
name
cheap
brand
stuff.
stuff, you get the cheap stuff and everything. They're not
Yeah.
going to know the difference.
Nothing wrong
Well,
with that.
exactly. But it's like the name Starry, it's like Starry lemon lime soda. It's just gross. I
Yeah,
don't like
no.
it. I can't get
No.
used to it. And this has touched me in a very deep place in my heart because Sierra Mist was the first ever soda that I ever drank.
Really? You remember?
I remember because my older brother Caleb, he was having friends over at our house when he was about in sixth grade, so I would have been in second grade. And my mom, she didn't let me have soda like ever growing up, or at least
Okay.
when I was in the second grade, so I was like 8 years old or something. And so Caleb and all his friends were hanging out at our house, and they said, "Hey, what do you guys want to drink?" Because she was about to go to the store to go get some food for us, and sh one of Caleb's friends, he jumps up from the kitchen table and he says, "Sierra Mist!" And he
Mm,
starts skipping around the table chanting Sierra Mist, Sierra Mist, Sierra Mist, and everybody started to join him. And it's like when like you like try to like jump into like a double dutch sort of
yeah.
thing. I
Yeah.
was like they were going around the table. I was just ready to like jump in and everything. And then I got behind the last guy and I was like Sierra Mist, Sierra Mist, Sierra Mist. I didn't know what Sierra Mist was, but everybody was chanting it. I love
Yeah.
chanting, so we're gonna go with the Sierra Mist. And then mom comes back from the store. She puts a 12 pack of Sierra Mist on the counter and she goes like, "Here, have at it." And I was just like, it's like Oliver Twist. I was like, could I? Could
Li
I have some?
little old me.
Could I have some more? And I,
Spare
wa-
Sierra Mist, please.
Master, please. And I walked up and I was just like, can I have one of these? She goes like, yeah, yeah, sure, why not? And I just took the can, and it was like when Indiana Jones found the Holy Grail.
Yeah,
I'm dropping a lot of pop culture references.
I love it.
But yeah, I grabbed the can, I opened it up for the first time,
Mm,
and then heaven touched my lips.
wow,
It was amazing. And
that was
now
beautiful.
and now my childhood drink is ruined because of Starry.
I'm so sorry.
I had 12 good years with Sierra Mist. And now it's all gone.
What did you like better, Sierra Mist or Sprite?
Sprite, but Sierra Mist was the first one. Sierra
Well,
Mist.
there's always something about that one. I get it. You want to hear
Yeah,
a fun little story about Sprite?
I would love to, yes.
Why is the lighting bad?
I don't know, dude. Fiction, maybe it's your alarm clock,
No, it's the sun.
which by
Thanks.
the way, you don't want to know what's in this solo cup.
I believe it's Sprite.
It's water.
Who are you? That was
I,
gonna be my other question. We were talking about cooking. I was gonna say, what if hell froze over and you wanted to put broccoli in your pasta? But we'll save that for another cooking episode.
Yeah. And like you're the second person that's critiqued me drinking water today. I went and saw my lady friend at her place of work in Polaris Roosters, and she goes like, "Hey, what do you want to drink?" And I'm just like, "I'll just have a water, please." She goes like, "No, I'll make sure this is on the house. Just like order whatever you want." I was like, "Yeah, I want a water," and she was just like,
Who are you?
What's wrong with you?" And I was just like, "I like to stay hydrated. I
It's
don't
good.
know
No, I'm happy you're drinking water. That's good. Water's healthy. This isn't water.
what is it."
Dr. Pepper,
That's so unhealthy.
64 ounces.
64 ounce of Dr. Pepper.
Okay, it is. Um, Sprite. Listen, my family's Italian. That's where the dark complexion comes from. We don't really do a lot of Italian things,
I don't think that's where the dark complexion comes from.
but I'm adopted. Shut up. But one European thing that I like to carry with me in my everyday life is I would rather have a beverage with no ice than with ice. Is that wild?
Depends on the beverage.
Any beverage.
And what if it's a hot beverage?
No shit, I don't want ice in it.
Yeah, it's just playing devil's advocate. But like, no ice?
And anything.
Okay.
And when
So
I was little, we used to go to McDonald's and I'd get the kid Sprite and I would open the lid because I didn't know you could order it without ice. I wasn't a
you
Karen.
thought it was a package deal,
Yeah. So
like a normal person.
I would take all the ice out, eat the ice, but that'd be the very first thing you did before you ate my food. So my Sprite had longer to warm up. Sometimes we would get home and I would leave the Sprite in the car so it would get like car hot. And then I'd get back in the car. And McDonald's Sprite is already like strong enough to charge your phone. But
Yeah.
hot McDonald's Sprite, buddy, it's just syrup. And God, was it delicious.
You're a sick freak, honestly, dude. You
I
you
know.
warmed your Sprite
Yeah.
up to the level of car
Yeah.
temperature.
I'd warm it up via car.
Why wouldn't you just pop it in the microwave?
I wasn't a psychopath. You kidding me?
Oh, yeah, sorry. You're not the psychopath here.
Yeah.
My bad. You just talk about drinking warm Sprite,
In
which
in fact, it got so bad. There's lockers in our garage. I don't know if I ever told you this story, but there's lockers in our garage. And when I think dad bought him a fireman or something, they were in the shop. Well, we just got home from McDonald's and I have my little cup and I'm walk up to the lockers and I go to open it and I was like, it's not opening. And they weren't connected to anything. It was just standstill. Well, they weren't opening, but it was getting, I remember like these are getting really big really fast. The lockers were falling on top of me. So the lockers fall on me. I hit the concrete ground. It's a miracle like I didn't like injure myself. So I'm laying there I'm just a little kid, so I'm laying there with these lockers on me and I like worm my way out and my Crocs are still under the lockers, but I remember being pissed because I spilled my Sprite and I just got to the perfect warm temperature. So I walk up to the house. I'm like, Dad, I dropped my Sprite. My Crocs are under the lockers. He's like, well, how? Well, they fell on me, but I dropped my Sprite.
yeah,
So we go get another one. He's like, there's Sprite in the fridge. How are you not dead? So Dad lifted up the lockers and I got my Crocs. I remember being so upset that I spilled my perfectly warm Sprite.
yeah. Um, Cam,
Jimbo.
yeah. Hey, Jimmy.
Hey, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good, good.
Cam is talking about how he likes warm Sprite, and I would love your thoughts on this.
How he likes what?
He likes warm Sprite.
That's the epitome of the person he is. He likes warm. No, I'm for real. He likes warm Sprite. He likes Powerade with no ice. Maybe people do that. I don't.
Told you.
He likes like cold soup, like cold wedding soup. What else were you
I
telling
do.
me?
Cold.
Cold pizza.
I do like cold pizza.
Warm ranch. That's foul.
That's made up.
Yeah.
A
I
lot, a
mean,
lot, a lot of fluctuating
no, this
temperatures
is
here.
what's foul. This is what's foul. He eats this tuna.
Actually, go get me one. I need to get my protein out. Go.
No.
I'll get one.
Wait, is this still recording?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
watch your
yeah.
mouth. No, I wasn't. I don't say anything bad. The tuna he eats. Let me tell you, he ate spicy tuna maybe 5 days ago. Still smells like spicy tuna.
All right, stop.
No, I'm for real. Come on, come on. He eats like and they got weird flavors. It's like bacon, ranch, and cheddar. Tuna? Dude, first off, that's not tuna what's in that bag.
I'll show you.
And he's over here, he flips it like this. He's like, oh, dude. He's like, dude, look at this tuna I got, bro. I'm like,
No, because
dude,
he
what?
does that. He does that all
Yeah,
the
he does
time.
it.
It is tuna creation, sweet and spicy.
Yeah.
It's 16 grams of protein for 90 calories.
Oh, no. Let's talk about this too.
Oh,
If we're really getting into
glad you showed back up,
Yeah.
Tim.
Oh, surprised you're still here. No, but here's something I don't know if he's told you. Has he told you about his diet kick that he's on?
I don't think so.
Oh, this is a swell topic. So, God. So he hits this diet, right? Turns into like some whole thing about it's foul. It looks like dog food.
Oh, jeez.
Turns into this thing about how he's worried about getting fat after basketball. So he's like counting his calories. We'll be in the calf. He's like, oh, dude, I can't finish your food today because, I got to count my calories. I'm like, oh, Lord of mercy. Hey, you want a Dorito? Oh, I'll take one. Just one. Just one. I'm like, dude, let's be for real right now. The dude, I walk in, oh, he's eating nerd. He's like, dude, we're going to pound this bag of nerd clusters I got. Last night, we're playing 2K. I swear to God, he ate 4 of them. And he's like, oh, I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He's like, oh, dude, I'm counting my macros. Yeah. Every meal that he eats, oh, dude, this is 2 grams of protein. Nice. I don't know what to tell you.
He's trying to
He's
keep
in
track.
here. I mean, I don't know if he was training for the Olympics or what he's doing, but he got on this kick. He's going to the gym. Now, does he lift? I don't know. I know he likes to take pictures in the mirror like
Here we go.
this.
That's not
Right?
Again, another
Hey,
lie.
you know how he is.
Yeah,
You
I know.
how he is. But yeah, he's on some diet kick like Michael Phelps.
Hey, you just let me know when I can talk on my show. Sound good? All right.
Your show. Oh, yeah, keep eating your tuna.
Thank
Eli.
you.
Oh, wait, you know what? And since you're on a diet, I'll just keep this hibachi, right? Or did you want it?
I was gonna take a bite.
Take one bite, the thing be gone. He's like, oh, bro, today's my cheat day. So was yesterday and the day before. And last week you're eating ice cream.
Thanks for the update, Jimmy. It's always good to see you.
All right.
See you.
Wow. Wow.
Couple things here.
Okay.
Thanks, Jim, for the reminder that I gotta get my protein up for the day. I got calories to spare. Second off, the reason I'm on this little diet kick, not even a diet, just watching my calories, that's all it is. It's because of you.
Yeah, I know.
I'm looking at you. Because ever since what, seventh, eighth grade, oh, I can't wait till you're done with basketball. You're gonna be so fat. You're just gonna eat and eat and eat and be fat. Well, you've ingrained it in my brain that that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because if I were to keep up eating like that, I would get fat. So now I'm trying to count calories so I don't get fat. Because I don't want to get fat and make you happy.
Well, yeah. Thank you, Cam.
I want to make you happy, but I don't want to be fat to make you happy.
Right. Yeah. And Cam, I think that's really a good foundation for any relationship. Like if you told me like, "Hey, do these jeans make me look fat?" I would say, "Yes, get your butt back in the gym." And then you would lose that weight. And I
Mm.
think I think that's a recipe for success right there because you lose weight and I'm happy. So,
Yeah. Well,
exactly.
yeah,
So, yeah, but that's a Cam, I just want to throw my 2 cents in here
please do.
before we close down. You asked me if drinking beverages without ice is weird.
Mm.
For most cold beverages, it is weird. There are some select cold beverages that you don't need ice for and everything, but most of them you do.
Tell me.
I would say, like if you're like drinking like anything out of a can or like out of a bottle, you don't need to like pour it into like a cup with ice or anything. If it's like cold enough, like for if it feels like it's cold enough to already have ice in it, then you don't need to put ice in it. But if it's a warm beverage, then you got to put ice in it.
Now, like I would love like room temperature. I don't drink a lot of pop, but when I do, I prefer it room temperature.
That's Cam, we've been friends for a long time. That might be the most disgusting thing you've ever said.
There's no, I promise that's not true.
It's maybe I'm overreacting, but geez, I learn more about you every single week. I
Well,
really
that's
do.
good. This is good. I learn more about you too. I'm excited to see where your cooking journey goes. Maybe by the love of God, by the
Yeah.
grace of God. I mean, we will get you to eat vegetables, cook some vegetables. Maybe when I come to your apartment, you know what I want you to do? I don't want to go out. I want to visit you. I want you to make me dinner.
You you want me to make you dinner?
I'll pay for my ingredients. I'll buy all the ingredients.
No, I don't trust you.
Actually, I'll stop at the grocery store before I get to your place, and I want you to make the dinner.
Yeah. You want me to
I'm going to
prepare the
spend
food that
five
you
hundred
buy?
dollars at Kroger.
Okay.
I'm going to buy like truffle, super expensive olive oil, a cow. I want you to make it for me.
Okay. An entire cow? You're gonna buy that at the Kroger?
Living. Yes.
A living cow that, as Colin said, I have to slaughter. Or no, I have to see it all the way from birth. I have to raise it. I have
Raise
to
the cow.
slaughter the cow and then, proceed from there. But Cam, we talked about a lot today. We talked about nicknames, talked about cooking, talked about your weird diet habits now. But let's end this the right way. Let's have a life lesson for the kids at home.
Um, you know what? My life lesson is play Minecraft because you learn a lot about cooking from Minecraft, you know? I mean, am I wrong? You can't eat the raw chicken, so you put the chicken in the furnace, but cooked chicken gives you a lot of energy.
Yeah. I mean, well,
Oh my gosh.
jeez, dude. That's a good life lesson. I will give you that. Um, I don't can you actually like is it like can you eat raw chicken like in real life? Do people do that?
You get salmonella.
I know, but like, isn't there like an immunity to that?
I don't, unless you're like Liver King or something, but even then, I don't,
Yeah,
he's
like
on
what?
steroids.
Yeah, he is on. Is it steroids? Is steroids like the cure for that?
Maybe you should get on steroids.
Maybe. Maybe I don't know. We'll see where it goes.
We'll see.
Yeah,
See.
we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Life lesson from me. Um, when it comes to choosing anything, choosing a nickname, choosing a dish to prepare, or choosing your diet, just remember that you have to surround yourself with loving people to support your choices.
That's good.
And even though they may disagree with them when it comes to not putting ice in a soda, then you got to support them because they're your friends.
Well, thank you. That means a lot, and I'm glad that I can now come out and call you the Dream without
Yes.
cringing because I know that that is your name. I didn't know that
Yes.
was your name before, and I'm glad I have the option now.
Well, all is well with us here at I'm No Genius. Thank you all for listening to this latest episode 77. We will see you next week, episode 78. Thank
See
you
you
for
then.
listening. From everyone here at I'm No Genius, I've been Eli. He's been Cam. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Everybody loves my